Hi everyone, we have been waiting patiently for the DNA results to come in on our dog Ludo. Thanks everyone who took the time to have a bit of fun with us and play the guessing game. We're about to find out who was right, including us as well. So Ludo, the DNA results came back saying that there were 5 main breeds identified in Ludo. Don't you want to find out what they are, Ludo? Come here. Ludo. So 5 main breeds were identified in Ludo. The rangers who brought him in to the rescue centre where we got him guessed that he was a Shar-Pei cross. What do you think? No?
I think so.
Okay, the results were no. There is no Shar-Pei in Ludo. The rescue centre put Ludo down as a Staffordshire Bull Terrier cross, and actually there were 2 people who also guessed Staffordshire Bull Terrier. What do you think about that one?
More possibility of a small amount. So,
Okay.
but maybe not. No, I don't think so.
You're pretty good at this game. Actually, yes. Staffordshire Bull Terrier came up. There's an asterisk though because they can't be 100% sure that that's exactly what was in his lineage was the Staffordshire Bull Terrier, but that is the closest match to the DNA. They tested over 231 different lines of purebred dogs, and that's the closest one that came up to his results is the Staffordshire Bull Terrier. So kudos to those who guessed that one. A lot of people guessed Pit Bull. I didn't tell you at the time, but the Pit Bull is actually a banned breed in Australia. So I thought the chances of this were fairly low, and I was right. There's no Pit Bull in Ludo. So, I should give you the first one. So we've got little things. So here's your first one. This is the Staffordshire Bull Terrier. And maybe you should read, they give you like a few traits to ask you, do you recognise them in your dog? Do you want to read the 4 traits of the Staffordshire Bull Terrier before we keep going?
Okay, it's 4 traits of the Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Intelligent, tenacious and quiet dogs.
Do you see any of that in him?
He's intelligent and he is tenacious. He sticks to what he wants to do. Not so quiet.
No. Okay.
Stubborn tendencies. Oh yes, he is very stubborn.
Yes. I definitely see that one too.
They seem to enjoy dog sports such as agility, flyball, rally and competitive obedience.
He was really good at his obedience obstacle course. He was the fastest dog through that and attempted all the different obstacles.
And he enjoys a really good game.
Yeah, he does. He does like to play.
And they were originally bred for various purposes including guarding of people and of property. And yes, at this stage he appears to be a good guard dog.
Yeah, he's really good at that. So that's his first of his 5. So I'm going to give you these. So that's the first one, all right? Now we had somebody guess that he was a lab cross.
I don't see any lab in him.
You don't see any lab in him? There is no lab in Ludo. I think that was perhaps his lovely chocolate colour that he had, which was really predominant as a puppy as well. No, there's no lab in Ludo. Mastiff, and we're talking old school Mastiff here. Okay, so we're talking old school Mastiff. You can't call old school Mastiff English Mastiff. Apparently people get really upset if you do that, okay? So Mastiff was a guess that people had. Nobody actually qualified and said Bull Mastiff or Neo Mastiff or anything like that. They just said Mastiff, so I'm assuming that they meant original Mastiff. And yes, Ludo does have Mastiff, which of course is a giant breed. So in his heritage, so these are with his heritage, we're talking about coming from his great grandparents here. So Mastiff is definitely in there. So do you want to read the traits of a Mastiff?
So, traits of Mastiff: intelligent, alert, and calm. Yes, he's intelligent, as we've said. He is quite alert. He has calm moments, but he also has non-calm moments.
But he's also a puppy, so
Yeah.
you kind of have to
So we have to wait and see. Mastiffs enjoy dog sports such as agility, karting, and rallying, competitive obedience, weight pull, and tracking. Again, he seems to like games.
Two dogs with the agility in there.
Yeah, but we haven't done any formal agility stuff with him.
No.
Quite food motivated.
I'll definitely say that's the case. He's never refused anything that we've ever offered him for dinner or for food.
And he knows when his feeding times are, and he quite often comes and gets us for his food.
He definitely does. So yeah, definitely.
May be protective around strangers or intimidate other dogs with their size, leading to aggression or fighting. Haven't seen any of that.
But then we're also training for him not to be like that with his socialisation as well. So yeah. So.
But he does have some protective sort of qualities we're seeing.
Absolutely. So Bulldog, we had one lady who had a dog that she felt was very similar or looked very similar to Ludo when it was a pup that she had it from. And she told me that her dog was an English Bulldog cross American Bulldog. And so she was very interested in finding out whether Ludo had any Bulldog in him. And yes, she's absolutely right. In fact, his great-grandparents, their lineage, have a purebred British Bulldog, show quality British Bulldog is in that lineage of the great-grandparents. Okay. So, yeah, one of his great-grandparents has a show quality British Bulldog in the lineup there. So that one was...
I didn't see that.
There we go. So those who saw that short little smunchy nose there and maybe the snoring and the tongue sticking out when he sleeps, we know that we knew he was a brachyphilic breed, and our friend Eric, dog communicator, he also said that there was definitely a bull breed in there too. So well done all of those people that guessed Bulldog. So British Bulldog is in there. So here's your Bulldog sheet. Do you want to read about the Bulldog traits?
So Bulldog traits are playful, calm, and usually friendly.
We see playful,
He's
definitely.
playful, has calm moments, but not generally, and he's a friendly dog.
Yeah.
Stubborn tendencies.
That's 3 for 3.
Yes.
Do you realise 3 for 3 we've gotten stubborn come up in the mix?
And less energetic than other breeds, although still need to exercise to avoid becoming obese. Yes, he needs to be motivated to exercise.
That'd be the Mastiff and the Bulldog.
And a Bulldog can be tenacious or difficult to disengage from activity that has his attention, and yes, we see that.
That's twice tenacious now has come up. So now we get to the one that I know is going to interest you the most. Most people, the most guesses, actually guessed Boxer, and that of course is you too. When you first saw him, you said you felt that there was Boxer in Ludo.
I'm going to go yes, there's Boxer in Ludo.
You were sure from the beginning, so are you ready?
Go for it.
Yes, there is Boxer in Ludo's lineage, and this is back at the great-grandparent lineage as well, and one of his great-great-parents was US show quality Boxer. So yeah, so he has US show quality Boxer in the mix there too. So for all those who thought Boxer, yeah, you were right. And I know Jamie's going to be extra pleased because he always wanted a Boxer. So let's have a look at, now I've given you 4, okay? So here is the 4th one of your sheets. Do you want to read about the Boxer?
So, Boxer, intelligent, hardworking, and playful dogs with a high amount of energy. When he's engaged, he does have a high amount of energy. When he wants to play, intelligent and playful. Hardworking, haven't really seen that.
He's still very young.
Again, he's quite young. Eager to learn and respond, and well to reward-based training. Yes, he is very responsive to training and food-based rewards, and he's progressed quite quickly in his learning commands. Boxers seem to enjoy dog sports such as agility and flyball, etc., etc. Again, enjoys playing, haven't done anything competitive with him or agility-wise, so we haven't seen where that can go. And tends to jump up on people, sometimes boxing with their front feet when doing so.
We've created him and we kind of taught him not to do that when he meets people, so he's never really been a jumper.
No.
We haven't allowed him to be a jumper, basically. That's not something that we've encouraged in him.
But even from as a pup, when we first got him at 12 weeks, we didn't see much of that sort of thing.
And it could be tempered by some of those other things like the Mastiff and Bulldogs and the things that don't really jump, you know, as well in there too. So, are you ready to go to the next one? Now, I'm the only person who guessed this one, but I have said right from the start that I thought this dog has had Cane Corso.
I would agree.
My family say I have been obsessed with that guess, Cane Corso. And you would agree? You think that there is something in there now? Are you ready? Yes, Ludo has Cane Corso on both sides of his lineage. So his mother and his father's side both have Cane Corso in. So it's actually the most predominant breed in his...
So do we get a percentage breakdown of...
makeup? No, we didn't get a percentage breakdown. You actually get his lineage. So you get what his great-grandparents are made up of. All the way down through the line. So I'll be able to show you that, but I thought first let's not jump the gun. Do you want to read the Cane Corso traits to go with our...
So Cane Corso require good socialisation when young and benefit from firm handling and experienced owner. Yes, we have found that. We've been very careful to socialise him rigorously.
He's been the hardest dog we've had, without a doubt. He has been the hardest dog that we have had from, you know, using all of our resources and everything that we have learnt in our journey, including working with a long-term rescue dog that didn't work out. I'm really pleased we had that experience because, he can be quite a handful. That's the honest truth to it.
So very loyal to family and usually good with children, though need careful supervision. May not get along well with other dogs. We pretty much socialise him well with other dogs, so he gets along with most dogs he sees.
He's still young,
He's still young, though.
As far as children go, I mean, of course, it all depends on the temperament of the Corso that you've got, but also what I think we found through the videos and the things that we've watched is it's just their sheer size and power is the reason why you have to watch Corsos around kids, because they're huge and they could easily bowl someone over. And
he's a strong dog.
He's a very strong dog.
25, 26 weeks old, he's very
strong. Well, he's 26 weeks old today, so he is a very, very strong boy.
Usually very intelligent and highly trainable. Yes, we
definitely found that. And that's popped up multiple times too.
Yeah. The Cane Corso was originally bred for various purposes, including guarding of people and or property. Individual members of this breed will benefit from firm and dedicated training to help temper this guarding tendency. He's such a natural guard dog. We've really found that, getting him to, not constantly panic about things that have even moved around the yard. If we leave a barrow in a different place or our neighbours, he sees about walking. Even guarding from his own reflection in the window. Yeah, absolutely. He's right on it. So one person, however, did get it 100% right with their guess. And that was the person who on YouTube told us he's 100% good boy. Because yes, he is. Ludo, come here. Come. Are you 100% good boy? You are, aren't you? But probably the most important thing that we found out is from 35 genetic diseases commonly found in dogs, from his breed, there are 6 that we need to watch out for now. And so those 6 are highlighted here for us to read about, learn about, so that we can watch for those in him. Maybe if we can take preventative measures into helping him to make sure that he doesn't suffer from those, if we can at all help it. So that's probably the most important things that we got out of this exercise of finding out what breed he was. Thanks for joining in the fun. We hope you guessed correctly, and if you want to keep following along Ludo's journey, he's still got a bit of growing to go, because that's the other thing that they told us in the genetic makeup. Mapping the 5 breeds that he's predominantly made up of, they're saying that Ludo, if he's left entire until he grows,
he should grow to be about a 50 kilo dog. So Ludo's still probably got another good 24 kilos to go before he tops out.
Almost double what he is now.
Almost double what he is now. So he's going to be a big boy, and with all those tenacious, stubborn tendencies, we're going to have to keep on working with our training with him too. So thanks for joining us, and yeah, we hope to see you in the future. Take care.